Hello everyone, you are on the Player Review Team channel, 5 to 10 minutes. That is about how long it will take you to complete these guys in SBC. So today we will not be giving out a lot of advice, just sharing our thoughts on these cards. What will remain unchanged is the pace of storytelling and the density of highlights, so do not switch off. We begin with Alexander-Arnold, who recently joined Los Blancos. The guy has his own body type at 180 centimeters and 5+5 stars. For chemistry style, we recommend engine or anchor, but we will discuss styles a bit later. In playstyles, we see exquisite passing and defensive playstyles. Plus, it is worth noting the useful relentless. The Englishman can play in midfield as well as right back, so let us start from there. Trent has a solid burst and decent off-ball speed, so he handles both the role of central midfielder and wide defender without issue, though on the flank he does lack some physicality. Even in midfield, he must move the ball on quickly after an intercept, otherwise he is easily bullied from behind given his weak frame. By the way, how often do you actually score dead balls? But that is not the point. Another weakness is his slim body type and poor jumping. He rarely wins in the air, and players like Cantona or especially Blanc handle it much better. You might think if there is no physicality, then at least the left stick should be crazy. But on anchor, Trent felt underwhelming, simply uncomfortable to turn with quickly, which forces frequent skill moves. Luckily, any skill comes off fast thanks to the 5-star special moves. On engine, it feels much smoother. He is not on the same left stick level as Vitinha or Wirtz, but he is clearly ahead of someone like Camavinga. Trent is sticky in duels, but aggression is a bit lacking, so you often need to manually press tackle. He is very agile on jockey though, thanks to his smaller frame. Even without quick-step, the Englishman accelerates sharply, which allows him to close gaps quickly for a tackle or intercept. We promised no tips today, but still, do not forget to sometimes trigger pressing with the second man. For example, look how it helped Trent accelerate and make an assisted interception. All in all, he works fine without quick-step. Beyond obvious defensive value, Trent is primarily a creator thanks to his complete passing range, from long balls to ground passes and so on. But you know what is most interesting? The freshly minted Madridista even manages to score silver finesses. In fact, in one match, he pulled a hat-trick from outside the box against 98 Buffon. Either Trent is genuinely that good, or we got a broken Buffon. By the way, let us know if you have used the Italian. Did you encounter similar issues with Gianluigi? To sum up, Trent impressed us especially as a central midfielder on engine. Excellent passing, solid defending, and reliable finesses. We recommend completing him, at least for the collection. If you still have questions about the card, drop them in. Now it is time for Paolo Maldini, whom we did not even craft, just bought for 100,000 coins. For the Italian, the best fit is Hawk, because anchor makes little sense given his max defending. His playstyles confirm it, though we would trade the golden slide tackle and bruiser for intercept and jockey. As you know, Maldini can also play left back, though it is not very comfortable since he is right-footed. With silver quick-step and lengthy acceleration, do not fool yourself about his pace, especially once Paolo loses position. On the other hand, lengthy still helps catch up with controlled players, and anticipate plus bruiser neutralize danger. But another weakness shows in the silver jockey, which is sometimes not enough, so Paolo can be shaken off by a nimble runner. Of course, the Italian is agile, just not on the level of guys with golden jockey, like our favorites Stam and Van de Ven. Too bad they are no longer available in SBC. Though just like Maldini, they sometimes miss that golden intercept. This is clearly shown in this sequence with the rebound. Still, the auto-anticipate is a joy to see, as shown in the next play when the tackle activates without pressing the button. Meanwhile, manual tackles provide longer lunges, so you do not need to always close right up to the opponent. His height is not extreme, but animations are wide. Paolo is like that old toothbrush from commercials, reaching hard to get spots. Here is a funny episode with a back tackle. Just look at that animation. At the same time, nobody is immune to fails, losing the ball right after a tackle and so on. Especially worth criticizing slide tackles this year. For example, here we see a clean tackle, but the animation is not quick enough. In the next clip, the speed is higher, but Paolo slides past the ball. The most annoying is when the tackle is perfect, but the bot jumps over your player, simultaneously giving away a foul or worse, a booking for your defender. At least his reading of the game and marking forwards is excellent. Whether he plays left back or central defender, Paolo literally sticks to his man. We still feel this card belongs at central defense, especially with those blocks. In 10 matches, there were many episodes of block shots and excellent wide lunges for the ball. Simply put, animations are top tier. The Italian never hesitated to stop a powerful strike with his face without a hint of discomfort. That is old school football. As for left stick dribbling, it is fine, but better to simply use a pinged pass to escape pressing. No need to overcomplicate. All in all, it is a solid card, but we had no desire to keep him after recording. The lack of golden jockey and intercept is felt, so we would not recommend, though surely many of you already have him in the collection. Share your own impressions if you have played the Italian, or write in your perfect pair of central defenders. And do not forget to subscribe so you do not miss interesting reviews. Thank you for watching until the end and see you in the next videos.